Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 as Italy in the Great War mod. Let's continue on for last left off. So, we are almost getting our civilian industry ready to go, be ready in 14 days. After that, we'll go straight to the Italian Ascari, which will give you a handful of divisions within Libya. I'm not too sure how many it gives you, but I did look it up. They do give you like a handful of troops, which will be nice. We can probably use them somewhere down here within Africa. So get some more steel from the United States. I mean, our factory situation is not looking fantastic. Right now, we only have 9 factories being used for construction, which is not great. We can't go into war economy until the actual World War begins, but that shouldn't take too long. We're already in March of 1913, so but one more year, we should be good to go for the worst war that the world's ever seen. So until that point, we can start upgrading more political advisors. Was there anybody who's actually good? I don't really think so. Infrastructure maybe will be useful. I don't believe this fortification guy works on trenches though, because a trench is something that's unique to the mod. Limit exports, human power transport, plus 2%. I mean, maybe we might as well get him and then start cranking out at least some bunkers on our border. I mean, you know, let's get it and let's see if it actually upgrades it or not. It might just try to upgrade everything within this area. Did he get the bonus? Did he get the bonus? The answer to that question is absolutely not. We actually don't even have the ability to build land forts. We don't have defensive bunker level 1 researched, which is an issue. In 23 days, I guess we can get started on that, but I don't know where it actually even is in here. Okay, that's civilian economy and stuff. That's fine. Oh, there's the, it's not. It's a 1916 tech, so actually we can't even research it for a while. So that was actually just a waste of 150 political power. Beautiful. What else did you give us at least? Anti-air weapons and coastal forts. I mean, I guess anti-air is not the worst. I've never really built them, though. And we can't even build them until we're just actually not able to build them right now. And that's fine, I guess. So we're building up our dockyards, because I did want to get our navy going in some actual capacity. Because I know that at some point, we'll probably need a decently sized navy. I don't know if you have to actually invade the United Kingdom within this mod, because I've never been on the Central Power side of things. I've only ever been on the Entente side. So we'll see. Like, there might be an event, like if you take Paris, then the war just ends. But I'm not 100% on that. So tonight, it's about halfway through 1913, so I think it's okay to getting our way up to these 1914 techs. Mostly because what else am I going to research right now? The answer is, like, not really anything. These troops here in the Ottoman Empire are still stuck on our borders. It looks like they did kill those handful of troops that were stuck in Albania, so the Ottomans probably are not going to be lasting too much longer, I would imagine. Okay, Scari could go for another 16 days. After that, what are we going to go for? I mean, just more factories. 2 dockyards maybe actually would not be the worst idea in the world. We can go straight to 2 and then get to 4. Well, no, I guess we need infrastructure 2 actually. Doctrine, 20% research bonus to that. I mean, getting some researches would not be the worst idea. Did we get the border defended with, Yes, okay, no, we did get the Piedmont border defended. And we can't do anything. We can't keep going down this tree until Albania exists. We need the war with the Ottomans to be over sooner rather than later. Because, again, I'm locked behind my tree until that war's over. As much as that kind of sucks, there's nothing I can actually do. So, if that's the case, I think we're going to go down a 50% bonus to infantry equipment. And use that to, What comes available? It's probably like 19 tax, but what's available here? With infantry equipment. We don't get another rifle until 1916, unfortunately, so that's still a decent ways away. What would even use this on? Just whatever is available when the time comes. Our Navy convoy escort here is almost done. I think we're just going to go straight for improved infantry equipment. I mean, we could spend our... They're actually very cheap. Only 370 days. For like a 2.5 year ahead of time penalty. That's honestly not that bad. Especially if we get our 50% bonus. I think that actually would be pretty decent to get. If we can get like 1916 guns by... it would honestly be around 1914. I think that actually was a pretty big advantage. So let's go for improved equipment 1. I don't want to spend my 50% bonus until we can go for that better rifle. So it means the next handful of techs we can't really use anywhere. Early support weapons, chemical warfare. I mean, we can get like a bunch of these techs. We can actually get another 2x15. I don't think they stack though, so I don't think we get like 30% if we research something. Unfortunately. But I would honestly like you guys just to win. Ottoman, how many men do you have? You have 40, about like probably like 55 divisions. About like 7 of them are stuck within Libya. So probably around 50 divisions. I mean, in Corfu as well. I mean, we do have roads down here. I did kind of forget about that. We got him at the war with the Ottoman Empire. So again, around 155. I think we're going to go for... I want to say Catholic Ministry, getting the infrastructure up. Because I think overall, we are going to be wanting to build infrastructure at some point. Like, once we start pushing our way further and further into France, we probably are going to want to be building up our supply lines. So we got our infantry equipment bonus. Here for air units. We can develop Tripoli and get a handful more factories. But I think Tripoli is probably going to fall pretty early on. This only gives territory in Somalia and Libya. So you are more or less, I would say, worthless. So let's go for the infantry equipment level 2 then. Because you're not going to be done for another 86 days. So we're going to use our second 50% bonus on that one. And you are almost ready to go. Air support efficiency plus 20%. That would be nice. And now we got our 50% bonus here. So is that counting with the 15% bonus? It is. 316 days. And of course, we still got like another 2 months. So that'll reduce this cost. You're 1916 as well. But 431 days I think is a little bit too much. So we'll just go for probably early supported weapons level 2. And then use our other 50% on the 1916 rifle. So we got some more dockyards. We're building dreadnoughts. Can I build dreadnought 2s? Yeah, I think it's not gonna be ready until 1932. Probably because we don't have enough steel. Yes. So again, we'll get that from the United States. At some point, we probably do want to start changing who we're trading with, because, you know, at some point we're going to be at war with the United States. I'd be surprised if anything else happened. So we're going to need to go for a 10% defense. I think that's actually pretty good. And a plus 25%. Okay, so actually it's like a plus 35% defense. I believe, at least. So, you know what? We're going to go for that one. The war's going to be breaking out in less than a year from now, so we got to be ready to go for the major conflict. And the Ottomans, I don't think the Ottomans are going to give up until they get around to Constantinople. You know, but we shall see. Because how many focuses would I have to do after the Ottomans win? After the Ottomans lose, I should say. Before we can continue on. So we have to go for Albania, anti-French policy. We would also need all 3 of these. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 techs. Which is a lot. And we'd have to wait until they're actually at war with each other. So we won't be able to participate in the war until probably around like November 1914, I would imagine. Maybe even December. So France and Germany are going to be fighting themselves for a while before we actually get involved on the side of the on the side of the Central Powers, I should say. How are you guys doing so badly here? I do not really understand. Okay, so again, they're still at war, so we can't really do anything else. So we might as well go for release pro weapons 1, 2, 3, 50% bonus for all 3 of them. But I think we already have the first 2 upgraded, so I don't actually know that's useful. So we're gonna go for a land doctrine, 20% bonus for that. Okay. I think things are going pretty okay. We're slowly building up convoys. I mean, these boats are going to take a while, to be fair. So they get improved equipment. 291 days, less than a year. And I'm pretty sure we'll be in the war. We'll be in the war after that, so I think getting that rifle early is a good idea. Especially since it's named the 1918 rifle. Seems like a pretty good idea to get it, apparently, 5 years early. Do we need 9 infantry divisions ready to take over Corsica? I doubt that, so I'm going to shift these guys back down to here. I really don't think we need that many men up to the far north. We got 2 more infantry divisions here, which is excellent. I guess I'll put them into an army that's just on the border with the Austro-Hungarians for now. Okay, we get better artillery, which is excellent. So upgrade you. What else do we want? Well, you're 1918, so we're probably never going to be able to get this tech. And we don't have any... I was going to say we don't have anybody. We do have some people trying to build siege equipment. Like siege artillery. So you know what? We are going to build some of them. I mean, it's going to take a while for us to get them. Because we're missing actually so much support. We have everything except for support equipment. We have 44,000 rifles, but no support equipment. Yeah, that's we gotta really reshift our focuses here. Okay, so we do need some more steel. I think at this point we're definitely gonna start trading with the Germans instead of the Americans, because there's gonna be less bad things happening that way. And how is this war still happening? Ottomans, just give up. Please and thank you. I don't know if there's like a date they'll give up on, because I think we did fire the war a little bit early. Because we fired a war against the Ottomans basically day 1. Well, not day 1, but you know, as soon as we were able to. Tank designer's not useful. I mean, ship designer, I think yours is better, so we're gonna get you. And these troops over here are more or less just going to... As soon as the war breaks out, we join the Central Powers. I think this probably goes straight into Belgium. But I don't think we need more men on this border. Oh, we can put way more men on this border. What am I talking about? But you need to be a different color. You can be the Green Army. Yeah, if you're gonna put like 100 divisions on this border with France and then just try to steamroll through them, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Just for like a massive assault, flood straight into the country. Because I do think that the French is going to completely abandon our border once we are no longer... Or once they're at war with Germany, I'm pretty sure they're going to completely abandon our border because we're not actually within the Central Powers quite yet. So let's go for that naval upgrade, the dockyard expansion, getting those 2 naval dockyards. I think it's going to be good for us. And then we'll get some more civilian and military factories, even though I think that's kind of surprisingly lower on the priority scale than you would imagine. So 350 days for a 5% bonus. 415 days. You know what? We're going to get our early motorized divisions. We're in 1914. We were like 2 days early. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, and everybody's more or less just going to deploy on this front. So you are the ones... Yeah, Dice have no artillery. You're the ones with artillery, and you're the ones with the siege artillery. But we're basically just having no support equipment. I mean, I could probably modify these guys to not have the support equipment at all. But then I think they'd almost be worthless. Like, I feel like they'd be significantly worse. Okay, well, I mean, I can just check. If I was to remove all of these guys... How much would they be better or would they be worse? Soft attack would get cut down like 33%. Hard attack down a decent amount. Breakthrough goes down. Piercing goes down by like half. No entrenchment. Their health goes down. I mean, their organization goes up significantly. But they lose so much of their other stats. Like, way less defense. Basically, no entrenchment. So I think we would at least need the entrenchment guy. And maybe also... support artillery? Because I want these guys to be cheap. Yeah, no, I think we want the piercing as well. So we'll save this as this. So now they'll need significantly less support equipment. Oh yeah, now they're all going to deploy immediately because yeah, they have all the equipment they need. Fantastic. Again, they're kind of just our throwaway troops. There are troops that are like not very good. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to transfer all of these guys into blue, and then all of the dice boys are going to transfer down to Libya, because I think they're just worse, and I prefer them to be in Africa than on my front lines. And again, we're still a few months off of the war, so I think we should be fine on that. But please actually defeat the Ottomans. I can't do anything until you actually defeat the Ottomans. I mean, it kind of sucks to be behind the other guys. You're the colonial troops. You're actually also just bad. So you be the horses. So I can at least know which ones you are. Okay, so yeah, so the horses are also just bad. Also, I'm going to send you back down here. And then 3 of these troops are going to come back. Something like that, I think. Works out okay. I mean, I know these guys are basically transferring a lot. Yeah, but more or less just be over here. And that should be slightly better, because I would prefer my weak colonial troops to just be in Africa, where they're going to be less important. So we did get a gas mask upgraded. You are 390 days, 330, and then you're 390 as well. So attack and defense going up would be nice. Breakthrough and organization going up, though. I do think it's still kind of worth it, even though it's 2 years ahead of time. Actually, we probably should be upgrading our companies here. Let's upgrade field hospitals. We'll upgrade all of our support equipment base troops, because apparently we do need those. We can shrink this back down again. Dockyard expansion is finished, so let's go for... we go straight up at infrastructure level 3. It's a bit strange, but okay. I think I go straight to infrastructure 3, upgrade one of these two, and then go to extra research slot. Absolutely, that's by far the best option. Do this, and then go to dockyard expansion, I think, again, and then get 2 research slots. Okay, we can't do this one until 1918, but at least we got 1 extra research slot. Oh, wait, no, wait until 1915. Ah, you've tricked me. Not really. I mean, I've tricked myself by not reading the descriptions. But still. You're making things harder for me. Can you join factions in this mod? Well, tension EP at 75%. We're not authoritarian enough to want to join the Central Powers, unfortunately. Yeah, and we can't join any factions right now. Not until 75% world tension. I'm assuming that'll hit once we get up to World War I. I don't know if that's going to boost its rate to 100%, but we shall see. Bulgaria's actually like losing territory to the Ottomans, and that's insane to me. And then Serbia still has to fight the I have no idea what's going to happen, because if they don't finish the war against the Ottomans soon enough, like, will they just get invaded by the Central Powers? Like, immediately? And then probably get completely steamrolled by the Ottomans? It's a very weird situation, and also would mean that I would never be able to join the war because, I can't boost authoritarianism, right? No. I'm not. Because you're not okay, fine. I have no idea. It might just kind of break the mod. But we shall see. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, can you throw me a thumbs down? If you want to super subscribe, and goodbye.